Alright, so back to this video.
First lady, I did not wear braids. Okay.
Now, like I said, look at her hair. And this is a youngster.
We gotta ease up on the feet.
And she's on the side. I don't think she's fake or, I think she really is trying. Because she admitted she was fully just brainwashed college kid, just da-da-da-da, angry at Trump. But now she's fully, I think she really, but like I said, you can tell. And if you see her hair, this whole, everybody's wearing this so-called natural shit.
Nope, they're not ready.
The former first lady says that she kept
And see, look at the hair.
straight, so her
Now,
administration.
even the mixed chicks, everybody, yeah. Oh, I saw videos that is mixed Japanese, whatever it is. They were, everybody feels like a victim. Yeah, and now all of a sudden they're embracing their black side. So basically, it's just a style to y'all. It's a fad. You're wearing your hair like she has it, what they call kinky and all that. But really, it's because they were made fun of when they were kids, for being mixed race. Everybody's made fun of. I think the only reason, like, somebody like me wasn't made fun of is because I was just tougher and funnier. I don't know. There's just like that. It is what it is. And like I said, really, all of us been made fun of. It's just, some of us, you realize you just got to come back. You got to have something to say, too. And also, you got to know how to fight. All that shit. So, just like retard scooter boy driving up and down the street. Bruh, you're a grown ass nigga, 50 years old, riding on a fucking scooter. But anyway. So, okay, I'm trying to do this video. The most exciting part is, so I was like, you know what? That's what I said. I said, where's the example of black folks who just, since the 80s, I don't remember, it would have been on the news, 20 minutes, 60 minutes, what's it called? Dateline, all where, because in the 80s, no, niggas, the professional women and men, black niggas, they would have said something. That's what I'm saying. This is bullshit. They would have said, when I was a kid, and like I said, the reason I used to watch them, just whatever the show, I used to like, what was that, Maurice Schaefer, Leslie Stahl. Remember that bitch? She, a lot of us let a lot of us down because it turns out she turned into one of them. Ed Bradley, Leslie Stahl, she's one of them fake reporters now, fake news. Oh, the Trump and the Republicans, all that lying and shit. And she's old as hell, an old school reporter from the Ted Koppel days. And she doing this shit. So anyway, long story short, I'm like, so I don't remember these stories. In the 90s, I don't remember that. And I was like, okay, think about it. A white boy in the 80s, he couldn't have went to work with some wild 80s rock band hair. That's what I was thinking, Really, at first I was thinking about Bon Jovi or something. And I don't know too many rock groups except, and I was, really by the mid 80s, it was MTV days. And I don't know these songs. I didn't buy none of them or none of that. But, like, say today's Sunday and tomorrow I got to go to school. My TV is on MTV all day long. I'm looking for a Run DMC video or whatever. But, everything is playing because it's MTV. A little bit of R&B, rock, pop, all that shit, And so, really, I thought about, we're not gonna take it. I'm like, so a white dude, even if he had on a suit, he couldn't come in with some D. Snyder hair with a suit on and no makeup and in the 80s, and they wouldn't have told them to go home. So why would somebody with an outrageous afro be any different? Or either braids is outrageous, you're not gonna get sent home. But this is only nowadays that they start all this shit. Oh, they were upset about our kinky hair. Who? They who? More than likely, the only people that would have said something was other black people, and that was if your shit wasn't fresh. You know what I mean by fresh? Your shit wasn't on hit. You got for some reason, you got some fucked up ass braids. But more than likely, Just like any hoe, your braids go to goddamn. What I mean when I say hoe, I talk about all female, but I'm not talking about sex. I'm just talking about the same way you say nigga. You know, like if I say, oh, that white boy, yeah, that nigga right there, yeah, he was driving too fast or whatever. It's just a generalization. When I say you just got to know the context. You got to be cool, whatever. But you know, if your braids, more than likely her braids would have been fresh in regulation or whatever. And so for some reason, I just wanted to look up the video. Oh, also because I know they spy on me. Seriously, they do. I'm in the house by myself and I wanted to play it. So I looked up this video. I guess I don't want to get a goddamn copyright. What is that? A goddamn ad. And like I said, I'm not crunk or hyped or stoked, as the white boys would say, about Twisted Sister. I'm stoked about what I found out.
Please.
And as the reason I showed the beginning, because like I said, I really don't remember the video, the whole thing. This is the first time I seen it in decades, probably since like '87. I just remember it, right? Because it had a catchy tune and you knew what it was about. You know, I guess the establishment or whatever, even in 7th grade or whatever, you know what he's talking about, right? But that's what I'm going with, right? But my point was, I forgot that he didn't have the regular, like Bon Jovi hair. Look at his hair. Either I will get a copyright. It's not straight. Look at his hair. I don't know if the stylist did it, but ain't that a white version of kinky hair? I really wasn't. It was earlier today. I just thought about the song because I was being funny, you know, like because we, you know, it's just, you know, like if you and the homies, remember that shit weird? We were making fun of white boys, you know, nothing racist. We just being funny, you know, they're ribbing each other, you know, busting balls as the Italians would say. But so after I saw that. And I was like, you know what? But then I saw this. Now this is not a video. I mean a music video.
Actually written for the band's guitar player, Eddie Ojeda, who was about to undergo surgery for the removal of throat polyps.
It's about how Democrats been lying. Why I say Democrats? Because if you know from the title, if you're my generation, because Two Live Crew had to do the same thing a couple of years later. So it wasn't just gangster rap, Eazy-E, NWA. They did it to Twisted Sister first. And who did it? Tipper Gore, Al Gore's wife. And yeah, that exactly. See, Democrats. And that's what this video is about. It wasn't any outclass Congress, outclass Democrats. That's what he did. He fucked them up. D. Snyder fucked up Al Gore. I don't. We were so young. We did. I mean, I was only in. This probably was like '87. Now I just saw this. That's what I'm like. And who is it about? And they said something about anti-American. What they were trying to do. That's what he was. And they said that's what happened. And what he did, he just came in.
Target. But when Snyder opened his mouth, the Senate realized just how much they underestimated the singer. D's wardrobe, a classic 80s look of cut-off denim, skin-tight jeans, snakeskin boots, a little bit of eye makeup, and of course, big hair. It wasn't an accident. D had it all planned out. while John Denver and Frank Zappa appeared before the Senate subcommittee in suits and looked fairly put together, Snyder went in the opposite direction. He strutted into the hearing in a ratty jean vest, a sleeveless Twisted Sister t-shirt, a studded belt, sunglasses, and a head of puffy blonde spiral curls. He looked like a combination of Sideshow Bob and Solo Stevie Nicks. All three musicians delivered articulate speeches, but given his appearance, Snyder's well-presented and meticulous response was a surprise, proving that neither the PMRC nor the committee
There go
should
Al
have
Gore
expected
right
an
there.
easy debate. He also pointed out he didn't drink, smoke, or do drugs of any kind. What did he do? Snyder later said he knew his message would have more merit if he kept true to his identity. Snyder didn't want to meet Congress halfway. He wanted them to make the effort and see beyond their preconceived and antiquated notions. When Snyder talks about his day in front of Congress, one of his big wins, according to D,